I'm just gonna get this out of the way now. I'm gonna be calling it Newtwo this whole time. So, pretty much, except for the PlayStation 4 one, all the Double's opinions since returning have been on Pokemon. Yay. The main reason for that is, well, Pokemon's been super relevant as of late. So, yeah. I think it's really obvious what I'm going to be talking about here. My opinions on Newtwo, as I said earlier. Before I go into that, though, I'd like to go into, before I go into what I think about it, I'm gonna go into what I think it is. I'm on the side of a Mewtwo form, like Mewtwo's form changing. And before you go into, but they said on the Pokemon website that it's a new Pokemon with similarities to Mewtwo. Well, Genshi Musada said that about Black Kyurem and White Kyurem too. And they're forms of Kyurem, if you can technically call it forms of Reshiram and Zekrom too, I guess. Another reason is just how he was in the exact same place as Mewtwo on that movie poster. That makes me sort of lean towards the it's just a Mewtwo form. Yeah, that's about it. So, what do I think of it? I think it's okay. I'm with the majority of people who outbroke with their reasoning that they were at least saying it was unnecessary. Which, yes, I'm with that 100%. This was completely unnecessary. Most forms that I'll say I like make some sort of difference to the Pokemon. Either make it more powerful, like in Shaman's Sky form gives them access to new moves. The Rotom forms change type. Well, now. Like that, but so far we don't know exactly what this is gonna do yet, or even if it is Mew 3 or Mewtwo form or whatever. All we really know right now is it exists and what it looks like. And what it looks like if it is indeed a Mewtwo form, well, I have no idea what it would improve upon. I mean, Mewtwo's current best stats, I think, are special attack and speed, off the top of my head. That's what this thing looks like it would excel in too, so stats aren't changing. I'm pretty sure every move it used Mewtwo can learn, which the moves it used is another reason that I personally believe it's it would do special attack at least, just because like all the attacks it showed were special attacks except for I think Psycho Cutter. I don't know, we aren't 100% sure on all the moves shown. There might have even been a new move that just looks like one that we already have shown off, who knows. Besides Game Freak, of course. Do I think the... Well, okay, before I go into that, one of the... I do like him aesthetically. And I'm gonna be quoting Slowflake right here, to all the people who just hate him. If Mewtwo was introduced in Generation 5, or this form was introduced in Generation 2, would you still hate it? Because think about that. Mewtwo would not have had, what is it, 17 years now? To build up the reputation it currently has. I'm not saying that you, whoever you are, instantly hate all Generation 5 or instantly like all Generation 2. What I'm saying is, even if you don't think about it, even if you're not a Gen 1er, Mewtwo, or nostalgia is super powerful. And they're pretty much, even though I don't like this term, attacking your childhood. I hate that term because your childhood does not revolve around whether Pokemon are exactly like, whether the new Pokemon are exactly like the older ones. That's not your childhood. And if it is, you had a really, really sad childhood and it was honestly ruined far before this, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But I think I'd be a lot more hurt if I had been playing Pokemon since Generation 1 and Mewtwo was like the super uber being that Generation, well, the Kanto games really and the movies made him out to be, which, I mean, he is really powerful. I think he was top tier until like Kyogre and Groudon were introduced. Just because they can abuse their abilities so easily. Like, I did start with Emerald, and then Leaf Green. No, then Pearl, then Leaf Green. So, Mewtwo wasn't in any Pokemon game until my 3rd. So, I'm trying to think what it would be like for me if Rayquaza had gotten a new form, because that would be my version of Mewtwo. And yeah, I'm saying I'd probably hate it too. I'd try to look at the upsides, I guess, like I always try and do. But currently, especially how they revealed it, I don't think I could. July, for sure, by then, we'll know its name, at least in Japanese, what it is, if it's a Mewtwo form, Mew 3, whatever, just because of the movie. And yeah, I guess that's it. If you have any sort of opinions, which I'm sure you do, on this Newtwo here, post them in the comments and I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Game Freak.